Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, class. How are you today? Okay, before we start the class, let's pray together. Pray. Finish. Okay, next I want to check the attendance of today. First, Anissa, Bagus, Wahid. Okay, everyone in the class. Next, I want to tell you what is purpose of the materi today. The purpose is student can analyze what is parabolic motion. Yep, materi today is parabolic motion. Parabolic motion. As we know, parabolic motion has two words, parabolic and motion. Parabolic is remind me on about parabola. Yep, parabolic motion is remind we about parabola. And motion is displacement from one point to the other point. And the first thing you must know in this materi is definition of parabolic motion. Parabolic motion is the motion from the trajectory, which is the result of a combination of two motion, namely uniform straight motion and uniform motion in the straight line. Bahasa Indonesianya adalah GLB dan GLBB. As we know, GLB have acceleration equal O. Acceleration equal O or 0. Velocity and GLB, I should velocity constant. And in GLBB, you must know if acceleration in GLBB is not O or 0, velocity in GLBB change with time. Behind this, you must know that there are some important things on GLB and GLBB you must know. Okay, the important things you must know in GLB and GLBB is D1. The important thing in GLB is S equal V dot T. And the second on GLBB have three important things. You must don't forget about it. First, we have a Vt square equal to V0 square plus minus 2dh. And the second, Vt equal V0 t plus minus kh. I'm sorry, it's a t, not h. And then plus h or height equal V0 plus minus equator. This formula from GLB and GLBB, you must not forget about it. But in GLBB, we will focus to vertical upward motion. So it's basic about GLB and GLBB, and we will mix it to be a parabolic motion. Okay, that's all about basic from materi GLB and GLBB, and we will mix it to be a parabolic motion. So, how to combine it? Okay, the first parabolic motion, as we know of bullet motion atau gerak peluru, is the motion where an object begins with the velocity. If here I have an object, then have a velocity, and then in this special it has an angle of elevation. sudut elevasi in the horizontal surface. And when we have an object given a force, the initial velocity, it will look like this. And where do we often find this? Actually, we can find this at when we're watching football, when we're watching basketball, and the other word about ball. We can find this surface. Okay, it's how do we start a parabolic motion. Okay, in this I have a parabolic motion graphic. This parabolic motion is initial velocities with an alpha angle and elevation angle from on the horizontal line. And here we have an elevation angle in horizontal line. So this initial velocity will then be influenced by the acceleration of gravity. Well, suppose there is an object. Says the ball is given a velocity of v0. The most important thing is to make a projection of f0 on the x-line and y-line. It will be a v0x and v0y, v0y. The question is how much v0x and v0y? The question is what is v0x and v0y? The first we start at v0x. v0x. How do we know v0x? We don't use a mathematical concept. You can get a v0x is v0 cos alpha from the cosine of the angle of elevation, and then v0 sin alpha, and this from the cosinus angle of elevation too. If x cos and y sin, well then we will try each analysis. The first in the y line. On the y line, if we relate it to GLBB, it start. We know the important things of GLBB. We have 3, but in this parabolic motion, we can use 2 formula. The first, we have a ini sama dengan v0 plus minus g dot t. We can analyze this here. For the study parabolic motion of the y line, that Vt b of v1, it's equal b v0 y minus gt. Don't use plus minus, but in this formula we can use negative signs. Its assumpsi it's against gravity, atau berbeda ada dengan gravitasi atau melawan gravitasi. And the second formula, it's first and it's second. In the second we have a h or height, v0 t plus minus half gt quadrat. Yeah, v0 t plus minus gt quadrat. Half gt quadrat. Okay, in parabolic motion, height we can use the y height in here. So it will be y equal v0 y dot t negative of gt squared. The y line, these two formula will work for various kind of problem that you will find it. And how about the x line? You remember on x line in this GLBB, apply GLB, If GLB means speed on line, X is constant. Ya kan? X is constant. If it was the only Y line, the speed was Vy. If it was on the X line, it was constant. So, in this X line, Vx equal final X equal final cos alpha because it's constant. The next thing is how about Sx, which is the farthest distance that can be achieved, or the horizontal distance that can be achieved by the object moving parabola. Remember, the GLB formula is only one, and GLBB two formula. We'll spell it GLB are also two. The question is, what if an object says its position here? Here there is Vx and here is Vy. Vx and Vy. I call it is an object in this parabolic motion arbitrary. Then the question is, what is the speed at that arbitrary point? Point is phenol. Now the task is to first find out how much Fx and how much Fy. Well, here I will write the speed of the point in any place in here. If you know X equal S equal final T, and then to find the speed of the point any place, we can write this. Sorry. V. Okay, that's enough about material today. We have already discussed the concept of the parabolic motion, and then don't forget about the concept. And you know that parabolic motion in combine two motion, GLB and GLBB. Now, parabolic motion is a motion of a shaft from trajectory T or track lintasan. Okay, that's all about parabolic motion and concept of parabolic motion. Okay, don't forget to do your homework, and then Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.